Hello, stalkers. It's your girl, Kelly Michelle, and I am on here to touch bases with everyone and talk about where we currently are with our stimulus package, where Congress is with the stimulus package. As you know, the president has been released from the hospital, and his doctor from the White House said that he was in better than normal, or better than expected, or hi, tiny cookie monster. His recovery, and as a result of that, he has been released. And so what does that mean? Good morning or good afternoon. Today is flying. Okay, so we need to know what this means for the Americans who are looking for a stimulus. President Trump was released, and he has met and exceeded all standard hospital discharge criteria, which is a good sign. And he might not be entirely out of the woods yet, which is what his doctor, Conley, said. Now, traders have been watching, and investors have been watching what's going on. And what we're finding is that in the stock market, uncertainty is what leads to frenzies and selling. But when there is certainty, the stocks shoot up. And that's what's going on now. There's more certainty surrounding President Trump's recovery, which means a possible better chance of recovery for all individuals who are experiencing issues with the COVID-19. And also, as the polls widen, the only thing that's telling you is that the odds of this being an election that doesn't get decided for weeks or months comes off the table. So it's more certainty. We're likely not to have anything pushed back. And with the stock market, certainty is what keeps the stock market looking good and not shooting down and lagging. I have a quote here from Isaac Boltansky with Compass Point Research. He said, "To me, the optimism in the market has to do with an increase in conviction that Joe Biden will win the presidency. And that will bring in a blue wave, which in turn will bring a large fiscal stimulus package early next year. Hopefully this year." Okay, so the president tweeted on his way home from the hospital, get a stimulus package going and get it going quick. These states need aid. Okay, so it's not just the states that need aid, though. All Americans do. So it's not just the states and airlines. Okay, now, a stimulus package is needed, like, immediately, regardless. Because, speaking of airlines, I was listening to the Southwest CEO this morning, and I didn't know that it was this bad, because again, when you're an investor and you're in the stock market does not react. Somebody was calling me. The stock market doesn't react on news, or it doesn't show what the numbers show all the time. Why? Because we have new investors in that don't know the logistics or exactly what to look for fundamental wise in a company. So like, you have companies reporting good numbers. Coca-Cola the other day, 9 o'clock, was it yesterday morning, reported good numbers, and their stock dropped. So it doesn't matter necessarily about the old way in the numbers. Right now, what matters is certainty. Certainty in the stock market is a good thing. Any type of certainty. Any time that there is a question on where we're going to go, the stock market reflects that. So here we go. I was listening to the Southwest Airlines CEO this morning, and he said that, or they were talking about how they were negotiating with labor unions now to try to do some pay cuts and try to do some things to prevent these furloughs or layoffs. But they were saying if a resolve wasn't reached by January 2021, they're more than likely have to move forward with those layoffs. And to make it a little bit more simple, or bring it so you can visualize what's going on, travel demand is down 70%. 70, that is a lot. Travel demand is down 70%. And not only that, the travel volume, the traffic volume is as it was in the 1970s for Southwest Airlines. That's what the CEO said. We are at 1970s traffic volume, numbers wise. And they were just explaining, go back Dior, that they won't survive. They're looking at billions of dollars in losses as a result of COVID, and the title of the topic this morning with Southwest Airlines was Surviving COVID, because they've taken such a big hit in the airline industry. So they're looking for, with airlines, maybe another stimulus package or something in the $25 billion range. Republicans saying $28 billion. Democrats are saying 20, so it's probably going to be another 25 for them. Well, and it's in the stimulus bill, but that's still in Congress. So we have to keep our eyes on this. But it's more than likely going to work in our favor stimulus-wise. As the speed or the time frame, the time period, we don't know. But we are thinking that it's going to be sooner than later now, with more certainty showing up here. Until next time, stockers, have a wonderful day.